Apple on Monday rolled out a slew of features for payments and business collaboration. The company also announced that its new MacBook Air laptop was redesigned around a new M2 silicon processor, which it says is 35% faster than the previous M1 chip. The new laptop will be 2.7 pound or 1.2 kg and have a 1080 pixels high-definition camera to provide better images on video calls. The MacBook Air will start at $1,199. Apple announced at WWDC 2022 its annual software developer conference. Bob O'Donnell, president of Technalysis Research, said the announcements, while incremental, met the demands of Apple's customers.
Well, I thought it was great. I think what we saw Apple doing is doing the real meat and potatoes upgrades that people are looking for. Refinements to iOS, refinements to Mac OS, refinements to the iPad OS, things that people have been asking for, little things that, grabbed a lot of attention, like, fixing a text message that was wrong, in iOS, and being able to take a message back. That's also a big deal. I also thought the ability to tie together the camera from the iPhone to the Mac with continuity is actually a really big deal, because a lot of people have a hard time with that. I use a DSLR at home, and that's a lot of work to make that happen. And so for a lot of people, the ability to combine those things, I think is really important. Then, of course, the big surprise was the Mac hardware and the M2. So that was nice to see. Nothing dramatic there, but it's the kind of incremental gains you want to see a company have. So,
the M2 chip will also power the 13-inch MacBook Pro, which will start at $1,299 and be available next month. Prices are $100 lower for education customers as Apple targets the back-to-school market. Apple also introduced tweaks to popular apps, including live sports scores on Apple TV, making the shared video watching app available in messaging and shared tabs on its browser. The company introduced some features like the ability to move from video on your iPhone to your iMac, or the ability of the camera system to adapt while you are in screen, that are already present in products by companies like Microsoft and Meta. O'Donnell said this happens in this industry, but what makes Apple different is that it seeks to make small advancements on those products.
It's a very competitive marketplace, and some of the things that Apple did, I think you could argue, were done by other people before Apple. But that's not the first time that's happened. And what Apple's good at doing is they'll take something that is clearly a good idea that people like, and they'll refine it, and they'll make it seem a little bit easier than the way the other folks do it. So some of the image recognition things, being able to take that and then put it into the message. That was a cool little addition.
Apple shares closed up less than 1%, similar to their level at the start of the presentation. So far, Apple only provided a few updates to augmented reality developers. It introduced a new interference called Room Plan, which utilizes the iPhone and iPad to create a 3D floor plan of a room. Apple did not provide any hints about future devices such as mixed reality headsets. Such a device would be Apple's first entry into a new category of computing device since the Apple Watch shipped in 2015, and would put it in direct competition with Meta, which has disclosed plans for a mixed reality headset codenamed Cambria to be released this year.